spirit straight away. So it's really fantastic.
Yeah. I think touring cars. It wouldn't be touring cars if you hadn't crashed into at least everyone. So.
Yeah, but the good thing about it though is you pretty much forget by the next round, don't you? It's just
I forgot when you ran me wide at Walk Park.
Oh. And coming down the Donny too.
Yeah.
Motorbase 2022. Welcome everyone. Some obviously have been here before, and others 2 new drivers. How are your thoughts about joining Motorbase? Obviously to Ash and Dan first.
Yeah, excited to be here. Looking forward to it. I think it's going to be should be good fun. Off track, I think it's going to be great. It seems a good bunch, and on track, hopefully very successful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Perfect, Ash.
Yeah, just touch on, like, we can kind of repeat what Dan said, but working with Sam and Ollie as well, it's good. Going back to a 4-car team, I've been there once, and you do get the humour outside of the truck, and I think as a package on track, we can all push it in the right direction.
Ollie, obviously you're back for more.
Once more punishment, yeah.
And obviously felt you wanted to carry on your touring car career with Motorbase.
Indeed, yeah. No, it's with the switch to the hybrid, it's really interesting times for us and the team, and it's great for Mountune as well to get that experience with starting to move across the electric vehicle technology. But yeah, we're going to have fun. It's always a great team atmosphere at Motorbase, and these guys have joined in the spirit straight away. So it's really fantastic.
Yeah, you can tell. And Sam, back again.
Yep, back again. Yeah, so looking forward to it. Obviously, working with how much better teammates could I possibly wish to have?
Can't get much better.
Yeah, so absolutely buzzing for it. So yeah, it should be amazing to work with these guys, and like I say, great laugh already. So really looking forward to it.
Excellent. Obviously, it's a new hybrid era for the British touring cars. Obviously, Ollie probably got a bit more experience with most working in that kind of sector. But how is everyone feeling about the hybrid side?
I think it's going to be good for the championship, good for us as drivers. It's a complete reset. We lose the ballast, the hybrid technology comes into it, the limitations we have in sort of favour of the success side of it, and how we amend and adjust to that. I think that's a key thing. The drivers and teams that can pick on that and learn on that the quickest are going to get the results, and the benefit of having 4 of us sat here is we're going to learn twice as quick.
Yeah, agreed. It's going to be a different championship, that's for sure. Looking forward to racing this guy in the same car as well.
Does that mean you can't take me out anymore?
Can't possibly say.
None of us can take each other.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's a whole new, as I've said, it's a bit of a reset. Lots to learn. Probably more than I'd probably give it credit for when I first heard about it. I think there's going to be a fair bit of homework for us all to do. Which at school was never my forte, but I wasn't overly interested in algebra. So, although looking at some of the equations, I wish I had been.
There is a use for algebra then.
Finally found it.
Yeah, a higher degree in mathematics wouldn't have gone amiss right now. But no, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, like these guys say, it's a reset for everybody, and it's going to mix things up. And I think we've got really good experience across the team to make the most of it. And yeah, I'll be looking at like you say, use my experience with it, working in electric vehicle technology. But yeah, no, it's although hopefully not spending too much time doing too much homework and algebra. So. I do want to drive a racing car. So.
Yeah, I mean, push to pass, I guess, almost, in it. So I suppose the thing is trying to find something like.
Are you talking about actually like pushing?
Yeah, no, yeah. They outlawed that.
Yeah. So whether or not we can find a sim game that's got some sort of curves to get practicing on or not, I think that's going to be my biggest thing. Trying to figure out. Yeah. Remembering to actually press the button.
The radio button's enough, is it?
Oh yeah.
We're just going to make all your buttons it, so you can't get it wrong. No matter which one you press, you'll get it.
Something.
Yeah, you're turning the lights on and off, going around the track.
Why am I not going faster? Well, touching on the sim game, I believe that's coming out soon, is it?
It's 2022, I believe, isn't it? This coming year, I think it actually, which should be should be good. I think it'd be quite nice to be able to go into a game store and see the. I imagine this guy's probably on the front cover. Just me in the background.
At least you're back in the touring cars now.
You know what? That was a real. I was sort of involved in the early start of that, and when I ended up out of the touring cars, I thought, hang on a minute, how has this happened? I'm going to play the part in getting it going, and then not actually be in the game itself. So, but no, thankfully here we are. So yeah, looking forward to that actually. Yeah.
Do you use sims at all to learn tracks and cars?
Yeah, I've spent quite a bit of time playing on it, much to the annoyance of my other half. Well, actually, she quite enjoys it. She gets to watch her programs without me nattering in her ear, so
fair enough.
It's not so bad. But no, I do spend a fair bit of time, and obviously Ashley's got a big involvement in sim from your side.
Yeah,
I have a business in it. So
got my own business in it, so yeah, supplying sims to drivers and just general public, from all the way from the low end stuff right up to the full blown motion sim. So yeah, cover all aspects of it, and obviously getting involved in the game side of it, and actually getting on one and doing some laps. I think we're teed up to do a couple of races this year online, and we'll have to try and drag these two along as well.
I know Sam likes the sims. Do you
No, I've got a set up at home, but unfortunately building work, so it's now in my wife's office. So, I have to manage that timing to avoid any marital. So,
well, obviously, looking forward to next season. 4 cars. It's 4. Obviously evenly paced cars. But have you ever raced each other and had any possibly issues with each other on track that we might need to iron out before we get into the season?
I think we've all had a little bit, but
I think touring cars. It wouldn't be touring cars if you hadn't crashed into at least everyone. So.
Yeah, but the good thing about it though is you pretty much forget by the next round, don't you? It's just
I forgot when you ran me wide at Alton Park. Yeah.
Oh. and coming down to Donington. It all ends up evened out over the years. So.
All cars are on the table now.
I think that is the thing with touring cars. It does even itself out. You think you get away with it 1 minute, and you got off scot free, and you haven't. It comes around and it evens itself out. And I think the good thing is a lot of the drivers do have that understanding of how it works, and respect that you can't just keep getting away with it, because eventually you will be on the receiving end as well, and that is just touring car race.
Yeah, indeed, yeah.
Cool. Don't get hit him, Sam.
I think that's probably one of the only ones that I haven't had a bit of contact with. To be fair.
No.
So, you were alright as well, Dan.
Just doing the best. I mean, I remember only a couple of years ago, my own teammate hit me in the pit lane. So that was
pit lane.
That was a good.
I remember that.
Yeah, it was quite good actually. It's quite funny on the. I remember on the in the debrief, he said, "Oh, it kind of just." I only hit him slow and it came out of nowhere. I think the contact speed was something like 25 km. Like proper hit me. I think we did like a rear bumper and a front bumper. We haven't got out of the pit lane. So that was quite good. I'm sure we can do better than that.
That'd get costly if we all do that.
Yeah, one stops in MMA.
The motorway incident.
Yeah.
Actually, come to think about it, I don't think I've ever crashed into you, Sam.
Oh no.
A few times, I think. Knocked wing mirrors, but I think that's about it. I think.
Standard.
So it's fairly clean, I think.
I think sometimes with your own teammate though, when you do go for an overtake, you're so conscious of not having contact, you end up not really committing.
And that causes the issue.
It's always when you're actually committed to the move, you can get it done. When you go in going, oh, please don't, you're like, well,
Too late.
You kind of cause your own problems sometimes.
Yeah.
But that's just part of it.
And obviously looking for the circuits next year. Do you have a favourite, or are you just happy to just drive anything?
Well, I had a favourite in rear-wheel drive. I don't know what my favourite would be in front-wheel drive, but local track to Motorbase for me was Brands GP. Croft was a favourite as well, so they were sort of my two up there.
Yeah, that certainly was a rear-wheel drive circuit, Croft.
Yeah.
Dan?
I like most of them, to be fair. Knock Hill's always good fun. I do a flying lap around Knock Hill's always enjoyable. Brands GP, I think most drivers will tell you, is probably the best circuit we go to. And Alton Park. Not the best race circuit, but again, it's a good circuit to drive, and also the fan. It's great on a weekend. Just from a fan point of view, it always feels packed, and you get a real sense of being a racing driver.
Brands GP again, yeah. I think and the car runs well there as well, so as an added bonus. But no, I think it's the most nice flowing track. You can still overtake, and it's just exciting. It's a great track.
Sam?
I'm going to break the mould there and go Donington, I think. I'm really looking forward to get back to Donington. Really local track, so it's only an hour away for me, so happy days. But yeah, Knockhill, I really enjoy that track. That's real good fun, especially when you get completely airborne over the top of the hill. So yeah, I really enjoy that.